Hello, welcome everyone. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. My name is Tim, and today's video is going to be a continuation of yesterday's video where I brought you the information about how to obtain and lease your condo here at Mactan Newtown. So today's video is going to assume now that you've leased your condo and you've made it here and you started to move into your condo unit, what are the next things to do? And I'll explain to you some of the things that I think you should start considering once you move here. And the first thing you should do is obviously move into your condo and see what type of items you need. And one of the first things you're going to need is, I think, water and groceries. So you're going to want to determine if you want bottled water or not. And when I refer to bottled water, I'm talking about the big blue bottles. I believe they're the 5-liter bottles. And some residents have those and some residents don't. I personally have one. I do drink the water. And the anomaly about the water and the companies that deliver the water are that different condo buildings are served by a different water company. And the condo building I'm in is served by a company called Jerry Water. And they deliver large bottles, blue bottles of water directly to your condo. And you will need to find out from your concierge desk the phone number to call if you want large blue bottles of water delivered. But before that, you need to consider, do you want that water to be cool? If you do, you're going to have to buy a cooler for that. I actually bought a floor standing water cooler that you put the blue bottles in, and it allows you to pour yourself a cup of cold water. It also has a hot water option as well, which I don't use. I really don't use the hot water portion of it. But that's one of the first things, because it is warm here in the Philippines. You should keep yourself hydrated, and I think you should think about water. Maybe initially you want to buy some bottled water at the local grocery store, at Robinson's or Metro Mart, and think about installing a water cooler for your big bottles of water. You can buy those water coolers nearby. I purchased mine at the Gasano Mall. It's a floor standing unit. I think I paid $110 US for it. I did not want a smaller unit. You can buy these units that stand on the tabletop. You can also buy units that are not cooled for a lot less. So you're going to have to determine if you want large bottles of water, if you want a water cooler, or if you just want to buy small bottles of water at the local grocery store. The bottles of water at the grocery store are typically similar size that what you see in America. The 10 or 12 ounce bottles of water, they run like 10 or 12 pesos. I buy the large 5-liter bottles of water from Jerry. They deliver it to the condo unit, and I'm paying, I believe, 35 pesos for each 5-liter bottle. So it comes out a lot less than if you purchase individual smaller bottles of water at the grocery store, and then I don't need to carry those bottles of water around. So that's one of the things you're going to have to figure out. And each condo building, like I said before, seems to be served by a different water company. My condo is served by Jerry Water. There are other companies that serve other water in other buildings in 8 Newtown. And the best way to find out is to ask the front desk area which water company is serving your condo, and they will actually give you the phone number to talk to. Some of the other things, you're going to have to most likely buy groceries if you're one of those people that like to eat in some meals, and I do recommend that you don't eat out every meal because it could get costly if you eat out. But you can go to the grocery store. There is a Robinson grocery. I brought that to you in several videos. That's located right near the 8 Newtown Towers. There's also a Metro Mart that's located over near the LG Garden. So you can go there and do your grocery shopping. I found that the Metro Mart over at LG Garden has a little bit better pricing and a little bit more selection. So I get a lot of my items there, but in a pinch, I'll go down to the Robinson food store near the 8 Newtown Towers. The other thing you want to consider is your condo unit. Most condo units do not come with a shower curtain. It's kind of strange here at 8 Newtown that the condos don't come with a shower curtain, but they want to minimize mold, etc. So the condo, when you move into it, at least my condo, it had a tub, but it had no shower curtain. And what I did was I went over to the Gasano Mall, or you can even go to DIY, which is that hardware store over by the LG Garden, and you can buy yourself a shower curtain. I think they cost about $2.50 US dollars. So that's one of the first things I did, was buy a shower curtain. You can furnish your apartment with smaller items. I don't know if you might need a welcome rug or things like that. You can easily obtain those at the DIY store that's located over by the LG Garden, which is only a 5-minute walk. So you will need a few things to furnish your apartment. Most condos come furnished, and that's also kind of inconsistent. Some condo units come more furnished than others, and you're going to have to figure it out for yourself, what you want, what you need. And if you don't want to travel too far to purchase your items, you can go over to the DIY store at LG Garden, or you can go to the Gasano Mall, which is probably a 15-minute city bus fare. And that's actually how I got my water cooler. I purchased it at the Gasano Mall. They delivered it down to the street, and then I actually rented a taxi and put that water cooler unit in the taxi and drove back to the condo. That's one of the rare occasions where I had to use public transportation to move any of the items that I purchased. So you're probably going to need a shower curtain, a water cooler if you're interested, or you just buy bottled water at the local grocery store. Some of the other things you should do when you first get to your new condo here at Mactan Newtown: get to know your surrounding, get to know your front desk staff, get to know the door people. They know a lot of information. They can point you in a lot of directions. A lot of those people will have connections. They'll have connections to people that do tours and island hopping and excursions. They have a lot of contacts. They know where some of the good restaurants are. They know which guests are coming and going. So a lot of times the front door staff will give you an idea if your condo lease is coming up. If you wanted to rent a different condo, they will know who to contact, and a lot of times they'll give you the contact information. So I think it's imperative that you get to know your front desk staff, you treat them well, you respect them, and the door people. You usually have a person at the front door of the condo buildings that will open the door, and they will greet you. Those people are going to be some of your best friends the first few weeks that you're here. They can point you in the right directions. Walk around and meet people. That's the other thing I think you should do. Not only the front desk staff and the front door people, but they have a lot of security individuals on Newtown Boulevard. They secure the entrances to a lot of the parking garages to the condo buildings. They generally are standing right near Newtown Boulevard. As you walk the sidewalks on Newtown Boulevard, they'll be standing there. Be polite to them, greet them, fist bump them, because they will eventually help you someday. They're good people to know. They're kind people. They're friendly people. So get to know your security staff and the individuals on Newtown Boulevard, because they will provide you with some needed information in the future. The next thing, what else can you do? What are some of the fun things after you move in, after you've got your groceries and your water squared away, after you purchase a few items that you're going to need for your condo, like a shower curtain, etc.? You want to have a little bit of fun. Here I am at the beach. This is the Mactan Newtown private beach. If you're a long-term condo lease, 6 months or more, you have daily access, no extra charge to this beach area. If you're a short-term condo lease, it will cost 350 pesos per person per day to come to the beach. So I come to the beach several times a week. There is activities here you can actually do at the beach. I'll include a short video clip of some of the things you can do. You can rent a banana boat, you can rent a jet ski here at the beach area. Here are some of the things that you can do at Mactan Newtown Private Beach. That is a sailboard, I believe. This is a banana boat that you can lease. They have kayaks as well. This is the beach. You can see it does have a rocky bottom, so bring your foot protection. Let's go and see what they have. Field deep scuba diving. They have scuba diving, island hopping and snorkeling, speedboat, whale shark tours, kayaking. All these things you can do in and around Mactan Newtown Private Beach. And right there is the desk you would see and talk to these individuals, and you can get pricing. They have safety equipment here as well. And if you want, you can even take the Olango Island ferry over to Olango Island. That costs, I think, 40 pesos to take the boat over there. And it's a 20-minute boat ride. There are some of the things you can do here at the private beach at Mactan Newtown. Spend your time at the beach. They also have a small food restaurant here. You can purchase food and drinks. I believe with your admission, if you have to pay to come into the beach area, I think with the admission you get one free drink with that admission. At least that's the way it was a few months ago when I had to pay to get into the beach. So spend some time at the beach, get to know the people here, get to know the wait staff here. They do have wait staff. Get to know the people that are renting banana boats. Some of the things you're going to need at the beach area. I recommend that you have some kind of shoe protection to wear at the beach. Most of the beaches in the Philippines, for those that don't know, are essentially coral or lava rock type beaches. Few of the beaches are white sand beaches where you can walk into the ocean and all you feel on your feet is sand. Here at the Mactan Newtown Private Beach, it is a rocky bottom beach. They have sand on the shoreline, but when you walk into the water, you do have rocks. Some of them can be sharp. So I enter the water with some kind of foot protection. You can get something like an aqua sock. One thing I did buy was I bought myself a pair of Crocs. Those are the plastic shoes. You can buy those anywhere near here. Pretty much all Filipinos wear Croc shoes. I think for $3 US you can get a pair of Croc shoes. That's what I wear into the water to protect my feet. I do know some people that go into the water without foot protection, but I wouldn't recommend it. So if you have a pair of aqua socks back in America or wherever you're coming from, bring those with you. You won't be disappointed. And if not, go to the DIY store or the LG Garden and purchase yourself a pair of cheap Croc shoes. That is my recommendation for the beach. You can jet ski, banana boat, you can parasail here at the beach. And then once you start venturing outward, after you've been here a while, I recommend you start venturing outward, not necessarily island hopping or taking long trips right away, but I would take a shorter trip. There is a city called Maribago that is about a 15-minute jeepney ride away from Mactan Newtown. It's still on the island of Mactan. They have a lot of scuba diving and snorkeling tours in Maribago. They have good restaurants there. I would recommend that you take a look and walk around and get to know Maribago, because there's a lot of things you can do right near Mactan Newtown that you really don't need to go far away and island hop to do. You can also take day trips. You can island hop right from Mactan Newtown. I recently brought you a video of JMC Travel that is located in the mezzanine section of the building that is located next to the Starbucks on Newtown Boulevard. They have all kinds of tours that you can take. Once you start getting to a point where you want to venture away from Mactan Island, you can visit JMC Travel. You can also talk to some of your front desk people. They will know people that will provide island hopping tours for you. You might be able to negotiate lower prices with some of the locals that provide those tours. You will see locals standing on Newtown Boulevard as you're walking Newtown Boulevard. They will approach you and say, do you want to do island hopping? And they will quote you a price. A lot of times those prices are negotiable. A lot of times those prices are lower than what you might receive at JMC Travel. But the flip side to that is sometimes those locals will nickel and dime you. They will charge you for transfer fees or admission fees if you go to certain events. So make sure when you're talking to those individuals to find out if all of the transfer fees, admission fees for the activities that you want to do are included in the price, or are they separate? And if they're separate, you would need to ask them for a list of what the charges will be, how much they will cost, so you can actually compare those charges to other travel agencies like JMC Travel, who might offer a package that everything is included. Day trips, island hopping, I mentioned that. So work yourself from inside Newtown, Mactan Newtown, outside. That is my recommendation. Furnish your condo, get some groceries, determine water, go to the Gasano Mall, familiarize yourself, go to Maribago. Those are all within 15 minutes from here. Those are the things I think you should do before you start venturing further out. But everybody is different. It's up to you what you want to do. I'm just giving you my advice, my recommendation. There's a lot of things to do in and around Mactan Newtown within a 10 or 15 minute cab ride from Mactan Newtown. I didn't even mention going over to Cebu City. You can get to Cebu City via city bus. It's going to take an hour and a half. But my recommendation is, if you want to go to Cebu City, you can go shopping at the Lander store. There are expats that go to the Lander store from Mactan Newtown every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. They say it's only a 30-minute taxi ride, like 300 or 400 pesos to get to the Lander store. They have a wide selection of food items there that you will not get here near Newtown Boulevard. So I would recommend that you take a trip over to Cebu, but do it earlier on a weekend or on a Sunday morning so it doesn't take so long to get over there. If you go over there during the week, during rush hour, it could take an hour and a half or 2 hours to get to Cebu. So plan your time wisely, plan your trips. I just wanted to give you some updates on what you should be thinking about, what you should be doing after you get to Mactan Newtown. That is your video for today. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. Feel free to share the video with anybody you feel is interested in this content. Take care, everyone. Stay safe.